This working is Duty Dispatch by Noah. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this working in 3, 2, 1.
Do it despite. And what I mean by this is to approach every situation and task and requirement of yourself
Yeah.
with the fullest of effort that you have in the given moment.
Yeah.
And instead of waiting for this perfect time that you think is going to come,
Yeah.
or waiting until you feel more energized or more rested up to do this task, I promise you that if you just do it now and when it's on your mind, you'll be able to succeed much more than you will if you wait a couple days or a couple hours or anything like that. Because you wait those couple hours, you wait those couple days, you let it sit and you let it stew, and you start worrying about it and you start wanting it to just get off your shoulders immediately. However, you're not doing anything about it. You're just allowing it to build momentum and build strength. When instead you could have knocked it down, and no matter whether you were tired or you weren't feeling up to it, you still knocked it down and you gained that momentum rather than letting it keep it and build up. I've got a little like notepad here that I'm just gonna reference throughout the video. But my first point is that you're gonna be tired so many times throughout your life. You're gonna be tired and feel lazy. You're not gonna have any energy to do anything, and yet you're only gonna be young and have this much time now. And the second that I just said that in has already passed, and you've already lost some time. And I know this is a bit of a drastic and dramatic approach to this, but I mean, sometimes that's what we need, especially when it's trying to get us off our phones or get out of bed in the morning. You're only going to be young and have this much time once, so why would you waste it? You're going to look back in a couple of years, and you're going to realize that throughout those couple of years, you were tired and lazy. You had a lot of bad days and a lot of bad starts. However, you had so much more time back then, and you were younger back then. And if you had just started that now, in 2 years, look where you could be. And I understand that that applies to things that are like long term, like starting a business or working out or working hard at your degree. However, it can be applied to the very like small minuscule tasks like getting a homework assignment done or making your bed in the morning or going on a run instead of not. Okay? And when you look back, you'll see all these little tasks that you've completed rather than little skips or little adjustments to your day that you push to the next day, and just made your day harder for your future self. So do it tired and do it lazy and do it unmotivated. I know a lot of you have seen that quote on Instagram or TikTok or something like that, and yeah, obviously it's like a quote, but it really can be applied to life very like directly. It's if you do it tired, you'll realize that you're able to do it tired so that when you feel good, you'll be able to do it in 2 seconds. And you'll be able to say that the next time you're tired, you did something last time you were tired, so the next time that you're tired, you're going to say, you know what, I already did it once. Why don't I just do it again? And you're just going to keep building on that. And over time, it's going to be exponential growth that's just going to keep showing up, and as you keep showing up for it. But yeah, you just got to stop waiting for the perfect moment, because that moment comes and goes every single second. The perfect moment is when you commit yourself fully to something and then apply yourself to it and just put your fullest of effort. Whether it's like, whether all the effort that you have is 50% of your full effort, you still apply 50%, which is all that you have, to that task. You're still putting in 100% effort. And I understand that not all tasks should be completed when you're feeling like.
I'm fully committed to YouTube, so I don't think I'll be quitting YouTube anytime soon. So I'm fully committed to YouTube.
Like this, sometimes there are tasks you gotta wait to do your best on, and you know that's fine. But for the majority of tasks, you should be able to apply yourself in any given moment to them and come out with a satisfactory result. And over time, you will build discipline rather than motivation, and I think that that's honestly something that's really important to learn young, because once you get older, you have all these horrible habits, not horrible habits, but like negative habits built in, and they become much harder to break when you've been doing a habit for years and years and years. For example, very easy example, starting your day and just scrolling on your phone instead of getting up and then having to rush at the end and like grab your coffee, and like maybe you don't look as presentable as you wanted to when you left the house, or you weren't able to go to the bathroom before, or whatever like that. If you had just woken up and gotten right out of bed those 30 minutes early, you would be on time, you would feel a lot better about your day, and you're starting your day off on a high note rather than you're starting your day off feeling kind of jumbled. You don't have all your stuff, maybe you forgot your phone or your wallet somewhere, and you're kind of just setting yourself up for failure. If you get up, get your stuff done, go on up. But if you start on a bad note, you're kind of like going down, and then you're going to have to build back up, and that takes a lot more effort later on when you know that you're not going to have that energy to do that effort because you're going to be tired and exhausted, and you're going to say it was a bad day, let's get them tomorrow. But then you start tomorrow with the same habit. So it's about identifying the things that you need to focus on and work on, improve, and improving on those, and then taking that success and applying it to the next thing in the order at which you would perform them. And I think another reason why that is so important to just act on something when you know that you have to do it is the regret of inaction. Because the next day, you're like kind of what I've been saying this whole video, is that you're going to be disappointed in yourself and your past self for not getting it done yesterday, because your future self could be enjoying that free time that the task that you need to do today would occupy tomorrow. But if you get it done now, that regret of inaction disappears, and you never have to worry about it, because instead you're going to have like that enjoyment of action because you knew that you got it done. And so the space that you have tomorrow is a product of your work that you put in today. And energy is a resource, it really is, and it's important to recognize that when you need genuine rest, and genuine rest doesn't involve going on your phone or watching a movie or doing something that just kind of sucks the life out of you and drains you and glues you to your seat. Genuine rest is going for a walk or sitting outside and just kind of like breathing in some fresh air, taking a 20-minute nap where all the lights are off, or as many as you can, putting your phone away, and really just focusing on yourself and the rest that you're trying to get. And if you can separate the need for genuine rest and like just being lazy, then that can set you apart miles from anyone around you. Because when you realize that you need genuine rest, instead of just being lazy and fucking off, you're able to get that rest and then rebound feeling rejuvenated, ready to go, and getting that next thing done. So all in all, you got to do it despite, no matter how bad you're feeling, no matter how bad your day was. If you can get something done now, you build on that and you keep going.
To the There were 3 disparate by Noah. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified when I upload. Bye. Wow.